Hello everybody, this is Janice. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a few things in this video. I wanted to show you how I attach a metal embellishment to a project, as well as how do you remove these pegs that have been clicked into this jig. They are very, very difficult to take off, and so I wanted to show you the trick because that would not be kind of me. So first of all, you want to make sure, and here I'm just showing you that I actually added that heart to the Scooter Memorydex card. But first and foremost, I just want to say this little door here is difficult to open. So one thing you can do is just find a tool that you can use to kind of pry it open. If you have nails or you don't have nails, either way it's hard to open. So I end up using my bone folder to pry it open, or this old Creative Memories tool that works. I wanted to take out one of those larger pegs to use for my little trick here. So you're going to flip it over, and that's why you want to make sure that door is shut. So all you do is you push down on the back of this grid, and it pushes the pegs out from the other side. You can also use your bone folder. This works beautifully. It actually works better because it doesn't hurt your fingers or anything hard. I had this little punch handy. Anything that's on your table. I happen to have a lot of things on my table right now. So here I am showing you again. So there, I think the bone folder works great, but this Cricut spatula works wonderfully as well. So here I am prying it open, and then I can put away all my little pegs in the little compartment. I really love this tool. It's so fun to use. It's just like a toy. I feel like it's a toy. Okay, so here we're going to make butterfly, and I don't actually cut out the wire. See, it tells you how much wire you need. I don't cut it, I just leave it on the spool, and you'll see why it's a good idea to go ahead and measure it out, because your wire can get tangled, and that does happen to me in the video, and I'm going to leave it so that you can see. I mean, it worked out in the end, and I think I would still not, I'm still not going to measure. But just so you know what can happen, in case that would totally frustrate you. And then here I'm just showing you different wires that I have. I love the We Are Memory Keepers wire because it's so nice and soft. There is wire that you can buy in different stores, as well as check your husband's garage and see if he's willing to share some of his wire with you. But here I'm just grabbing the different pegs to go ahead and get the jig ready to create the little butterfly. And I love the butterfly. It's so cute. And there's a few little tricks at the end. I'm not creating a paper clip because I feel like it doesn't really work as a paper clip. However, one of my viewers, thank you so much, she left a comment and she said that she double loops the paper clip part, and that helps to use it as a paper clip. And then Tamara said to maybe attach a real paper clip to the back with some wire and or thread or twine, and then use it as a paper clip. So those are great tips. If you have a tip and you want to share with us how you get the paperclip part of it to work, let us know, please, in the comments below. Please share. I love our creative community because together we can come up with so many ideas of how to resolve all these little crafty issues. And again, make sure that you're making those pegs click down, okay? Because as you go around, you don't want them to pop out of place. Okay, and here I'm using my bone folder to push it down. Those little ones can hurt your thumb. So And then I'm just continuing to add these following the grid or following the instructions. It really is so easy to do. But if you have a child in elementary school and they're learning about plotting numbers, or even older, whoever, any child, it's kind of fun to do this with them, where it's fun and not like for school. And just pushing these little guys down. I have a butterfly garden in my front yard, and my yard is just completely infested with butterflies, and my vines are infested with caterpillars, and I'm so thrilled. I love it. Okay, and so we're going to go ahead and start, and we start on that little holder. Make sure you push that wire down because the wire has to go through there twice for the antenna. And look how quickly this goes. The part that takes the longest is putting the wire onto, or putting the pegs onto the grid. And then here you see where I start having a problem because I did not measure out the wire. The wire got tangled. And then I start having a problem with the top of the butterfly or the middle of the butterfly because the wire did come out. And so you'll see me push that down. I mean, it's really very, very simple. And if you make a mistake, it's so forgiving, especially with this very soft wire. But I will do a video where I will use different kinds of wire, even very thin wire. I've created something with that, and it turned out really cute. Okay, so there, simple. And now I'm taking it off, and you'll see that the antenna part, they're coming away from each other. And if I had grabbed my jewelry pliers, I could have bent those little antenna a little bit better. The ends are kind of sharp, so you want to be careful with that, especially if you're working with a child. You want to make sure they know to be careful. And then I bring out my new Pride and Joy, my new cordless SureBonder glue gun. I love it. I absolutely love it. So if you want to know more about that, just ask me. I'd be glad to tell you about it. I love it. I found it at Joann's, and I used a coupon. So here I added glue there to the middle where the antenna are, and it worked a little bit, but the hot glue comes away from that wire. So probably glossy accents would be better. But then I grabbed some very, very thin wire. I think it's like, what's the gauge? It's 24 gauge. So it's really thin. It is for jewelry making. And I just wrapped it around. And I could even see adding beads, like seed beads, and then wrapping it around. Oh my gosh. Like you could totally make an adorable little hanger or something and attach it to a card and give it to a friend. I love that idea. I think I'm going to try that. I'm going to be playing with my Happy Jake for quite a bit here. Thanks, Tamara, for inspiring me to get it out and use it and make some videos. So here I'm grabbing some of my Memorydex cards that I've already created. I just wanted to see if I could find one. But here you can see how adorable it would look, but I decide that I don't really want to add it to any of these because I feel like it would take away from what's already there. Like I thought, oh, that's really cute, but I didn't want it to block the word smile, and that already has a butterfly, and I thought it would just totally compete. It just wasn't working. So I decide I'm just going to go ahead and do another video where we will use this butterfly in a different Memorydex card. And then here I'm just showing you in more detail how I added the hot glue. So I just found places where I could tuck the hot glue behind. This flower was not there, but I added a big glob where the flower is, and then I put the flower on top. And then I just kept looking for places where I could add glue where it would be inconspicuous. There was a glob that was not covered, so I took this little pom-pom because it's that hot pink just like the scooter, and just added it there because why not? I mean, you know, who doesn't love a sparkly pom-pom? Okay, and then there you have it. So it's great. I'm going to use it a whole lot more, thanks to my friend who inspired me to get it out and use it. So go find your happy jig and get to it. Thank you so much. Bye.